Hello Archery Talk, I'm Richard Pierce from Douglas, Georgia. We're doing a bow review for you today on a bow I purchased this year, Bowtech Insanity CPX. I've had my bow for about 3 months now. Been shooting it a lot. So far my limbs have the rough finish on it. Maybe that's something that's different than the ones that are having the limb flaking issues. So far mine's been good. Show you the other side. I know some guys are having some issues with them, but mine isn't. Just recently got mine back from Ken at Baldy's Archery. He done a great job on my strings. Great job tuning my bow. I had him set on 65 pounds, 28-inch draw, shooting a 376 grain Easton Bloodline arrow. These are arrows I'm shooting this year. 376 grains that shoot them at 306. Now I'm shooting 2-inch fusions, using a Vicksburg with a right helical. Really puts a lot of helical on these things. It makes them fly really good. I like them. Very accurate, very tough arrows. I've shot some into some blocks of wood, and so far they've been pretty good. But getting back to the bow. Bow I'm shooting here, set up with a Trophy Taker smackdown wrist. It's a limb driven wrist. Shooting a black gold Ascent sight. It is a custom sight, got a 4-inch dovetail. Had the rear facing tape added to it, something new for this year. And I'm shooting a single pin 10 thousandths, horizontal instead of vertical pin. Stabilizers I'm shooting are stokerized. This is a 6-inch Hunter model, and I also have the SS1 with an 8.5 ounce Saturn steel weight on the back. It's just my preference. I really like the stabilizers. The only thing I have on this bow, I do have some limb sabers in there, and I put these bow jacks here, just nothing for sound dampening, but more or less just to cover the gaps and the bolts of the limbs there. Makes it look a little bit better to me. 65 pounds, 28-inch draw, 306 feet per second. If you put in your archery calculator there, it gives you an IBO rating of 350 feet per second, which is as close as you can get to 355, I guess, besides 354. Shoots really good. I'm going to fire off a couple of shots for you here so you can get a gist of how fast this bow is and how quiet it is. My target's set up at 20 yards. It is a hurricane bag target, and when you can hear this arrow hitting it, it is definitely hitting it with some serious force. Bow comes back really smooth, really easy. It's a little stiff draw, but once you get accustomed to it, nothing to it. You see that bow just sits there, very quiet, doesn't want to jump with you. Comes back, sets up nice. It's very fast. Shoot one more arrow for you here. Now once you get this bow back, you can hold it. Bow doesn't want to jump out of your hand at all. And slinging the arrow is pretty good. Feet right.